So welcome to this short video on how to create an M file in Matlab. We saw in class 1 how we can directly input commands into our command window in Matlab, which allows us to do certain things like the basics we saw the last day, such as creating vectors, creating matrices, and carrying out some operations on those matrices and vectors. However, to get the full use out of an application like Matlab, really what we want to do is use repeated commands. So we can create a separate file which contains those commands, and then we can call that file, and Matlab will execute all of the commands within that file. This separate file is called a script file or an M file in Matlab. And this video will show you how you create a simple M file, how we call it from Matlab, and execute the commands therein. So here we see our default Matlab layout, which we saw in class 1. And what we see is our command window, our current folder over here, and our workspace down here. So the last day we saw simply how we can input commands in our command window and see the output on the same window. And we can see that here. If we type in a command to create a new vector, such as a is equal to 4, 5, 6, and we hit enter, and it outputs the screen. So the idea of an M file is that we don't type commands directly into the command window, but we create a separate file where we have a set of instructions or a set of commands saved in order. To create that new M file, we go to the button on the top left where we see New Script. And we click New Script, and you will see that now our script editor window has opened up to replace our command window. So this is simply a text editor. We can use a separate text editor if we want, but this is the one that's launched within Matlab. So here I've typed in another command, a equals 789, b equals, and I'm going to define a new vector b, and I call it 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to make this a column vector, so I'm going to transpose it by using the apostrophe. And c equals, and here I'm going to do an operation on a and b. So c is equal to a multiplied by b. Now, you will note that nothing has been outputted yet, because as this stands, this is just simply a text file. It's not a command file or not a set of commands in Matlab. So once I'm finished and I have my command file created, I go to save and save as, and you will see I'll be saving it as a .m or an M file. So I'm going to give this a name, and this name is the name of the command or function. So when I type this command or function into my command window, it will call that file. So I save the file as ABC. So I've closed my text editor now and I'm back into my command window. And in my command window, I'm just going to type in the name of my M file, which, like I said, was ABC. So here I type in ABC and press enter. And now you can see the output where Matlab has opened the M file and read each of those commands in sequence and executed each of those commands. So we've defined a vector, row vector A equal to 789, a column vector B equal to 1, 2, 3, and then we simply got the value C, which is scalar value of A multiplied by B, which gives us a value of 50.